In this video, we will explore some intriguing and relatable questions. Why are so many people fed up with dating apps? What do men really want in a relationship beyond superficial traits? How do some women treat relationships as a means to an end? Are there any genuine strategies to make someone obsessed with you? Or is it all nonsense?
I am so over dating apps, so I'm determined to meet somebody out in real life. That being said, I live in Los Angeles. Where do you meet people in real life? Because I feel like going to the bars, you don't really meet the right kind of people. Usually, I need more recommendations. So please comment below. Let's help each other find places to meet potential partners in real life.
The whole planet is full of potential partners. So why are you still alone? Many men are simply tired of trying to meet the high standards of modern women, who often can't offer anything in return besides emotional swings, drama, and demands. It's no wonder more men are deciding that being alone isn't so bad. No one will nag you, touch your personal belongings, go after your money, or demand all your free time to entertain a bored princess. I don't understand, when will girls finally come to their senses and realize that guys also want attention, care, gentleness, and love? They also want a birthday present or a spontaneous ice cream treat. My God, anything. Making someone happy is simple, but you need to at least look into their soul a bit, instead of using it as a filter for all your pressing woes and anxieties.
I don't want to be single. I don't want to be in the streets. I don't want to be outside. I don't want to have to go party and meet people. I don't want to have these stupid, meaningless ass conversations to get to know people.
Niggas what their favorite color is. Is your dick big?
Literally. That's what I want to know. Is your dick big? How much money do you make? Do you have any baby mamas?
Yeah.
Is there anybody out there that's your girlfriend or thinks they're your girlfriend? Are there anybody who's ever tried to unalive themselves over you?
Yeah.
Is the dick that good?
Yeah, look,
I need it.
Anybody had any tattoos yet?
Even by looking at this woman's appearance, a lot becomes clear. Gold digger girls view partners purely from a benefit standpoint, and as soon as a man's potential is exhausted, they'll find a replacement immediately. Endless consumption of men to get their resources and move on to the next branch of consumerism, maintaining the highest level of their demanding ego. Yes, such a woman is very attractive and sexy, but believe me, she only wants to look at herself, not at the man. Therefore, these girls aren't meant for long-term relationships. With them, the scenario is like a moth flying towards the light and inevitably getting burned. Do you feel lost in your relationship? I was there. Join our community. The personal experience told helps many.
Maybe, guys, that's something to think about before you do this, because it sucks. Okay, it sucks. Not that I am into this guy necessarily, but it sucks still. So I was thinking about this because I recorded the video earlier today, and it was not that I didn't pick up on cues or anything, because he was telling me constantly when he was with me that I was so beautiful and that he really liked me and he wanted to see me and he was looking forward to the next time. He couldn't wait. He even wanted to see me earlier than the day we agreed upon. So I just don't get it. Like, why do something like that? Why? You don't have to tell me that you like me. You don't have to tell me that you think I'm beautiful, and you don't have to tell me that you're looking forward to seeing me again if you're just going to leave me on red.
Something tells me this woman herself wasn't as serious in her actions as the guy she was dating expected. Maybe he just got tired of her games, and when she finally decided to open up to him, he preferred to forget her like a bad dream. We don't know the whole truth, but I think this is possible too. Nowadays, too many women take relationships lightly, undermining men's trust, so I'm not surprised by anything. I think many people could show more sensitivity in such matters, instead of selfishly pushing their own position and views, hogging the spotlight.
How to get in a guy's head. How to make him freaking obsessed with you. Now, I don't know if you're going to want to do this, because they are going to be all over you. There will be no more chasing needed by your end. They're going to be wrapped around your little finger. Number one, text him his name and then don't answer. None. Done. We're ghost. We're gone. There is no response after that. He is going to be first kind of freaking out, kind of shitting himself, but then he's going to get into like, oh crap, I really want to know what she like wants to say, whatever, and be so invested in you and in that conversation for as long as you don't answer. And then once it is a couple hours, and when I say a couple, I mean about 4 to 5 hours later, then you can say, oh crap, I totally forgot what I was going to say. He will be wondering about it for days. Number 2, hold eye contact with him. It makes him so nervous, and it creates like this sex drive, and it'll make him want you even more. It'll make him start that obsession with you. But you have to keep the eye contact like very strong and very not weird and awkward, but just like you're actually looking at him and you're looking directly into his eyes. My favorite thing in the world is telling a man that you don't know if he's your type. You're still kind of figuring it out. Now, this will make him want to be your type. This will make him want to figure out what your type is and be that person for you. And he's going to be invested into thinking everything that you want from him, and he's about to do that. Because men can't lose, and now it's a game to him. And last but not least, tell him that you feel safe with him. Guys love to be in their masculine era, and if you tell him that you feel safe with him, then he will be in that masculine era, and that is exactly how he wants to feel with a woman. So good luck, but use this wisely.
Has this woman decided she has cracked the code of men? Or what else to call it? Her universal advice is astonishing, but it sounds like nonsense because whether it's a man or a woman, each person has their own individual deep world. If we follow this woman's viewpoint, it turns out you need to become a prey for a man, a sort of deer, so he can hunt you down, like a lion. But in such cases, the prey usually gets consumed, and the remains are left for the vultures. I think the analogy is clear. Anyway, this girl's approach to interacting with men only causes confusion. She is exactly the example of someone who will use men to the last moment, and in the end, be surprised why no one wants to appreciate her 45-year-old soul. Ever wondered why some relationships fail? Get the inside scoop. Subscribe to my channel.
The one lesson I learned from working with customers, and I'm still learning that, and you guys might say, oh, we already knew that, but some women need to hear it because you guys are anxious. The wall is an urban legend. It does not exist. I actually did not know what the hell the wall was before I started posting on TikTok 1 year ago. When you work with customers, and let me know if you work in like nail, beauty, any kind of industry like that, you see older women getting married and successfully dating all the time. Women that are taken care of, they know what to do with their body type, and they have this feminine energy, this fun, lighthearted, they love life. They never have shortage of younger men wanting to date them their age, older men. I'm sure for older men that are kind, that are decent, it's the same way, but see how I'm not hating on older men. But every time I give like a Slavic woman advice, completely normal advice of not accepting 50-50, only accepting high value dates, I get the wall comments. And I had to look that up. And then I'm like, okay, they're talking about attention. Like my attention decreased right now versus like when I was 22. So this is me at 21, 22. Okay, if you're hating, you have to be realistically hating. Like you cannot just be like hating out of your ass, if you know what I mean. And also notice how my whole life I look older than my age. So if the wall was real, I wouldn't be popular to start with because I already look old. So yeah, don't be chronically online is what I'm trying to say. As a woman, as a man, I'm not even talking. Like if you're that full of hate, literally you're motherless. I don't know, go fix your relationship, go seek therapy, or I don't know, become gay. But if you're a woman, you don't have to worry. Just trust me, just trust me.
I think if a person is confident in something, they don't need to prove it to everyone around them, right? This woman tries to prove that everything is fine and that time doesn't matter, but it's hard to believe. It's as if she's trying to convince herself first and foremost. It's completely natural that her chances will decrease with age. This isn't an axiom, but it's very likely. When is it easier for people to make acquaintances? At 20 or at 50? The answer is obvious, and I think before broadcasting her pseudo-confidence on social media, she should work on herself and admit that no matter how wonderful she is, time will definitely take its toll.
A few days ago, I've decided to stop playing games and just communicate my feelings openly and honestly towards the person that I'm seeing at that particular moment. I was left undelivered. He didn't even open it. He didn't even leave me on red. He left me delivered. The only thing I said was, hey, if I'm honest, I would love to see you again. That's it. I'm done with dating. Okay, update. 2 days ago, I sent this message saying, like, if I'm really honest, I would love to see you again. And he left me undelivered, as I said in my previous video. I just checked again, and 38 minutes ago, he opened it. He waited 2 days to open it. So first he left me undelivered, and then he left me on red. What the fuck is wrong with people? Honestly.
I don't even know what to say. This guy's behavior is strange, really. Could he really not be ready to be liked so much by a girl? She looks quite disheartened, and I feel a bit sorry for her, but she's okay. Something tells me this guy from the app saw her as a one-night fun, not for a serious relationship. Well, unfortunately, that's not news, and there are many guys like that. The only thing I'd advise this woman is not to judge everyone the same way. By giving up on dating, she's only making it worse for herself. Time will pass, and as we know, no one gets younger. Besides, she said she's tired of playing games, and who knows, maybe she herself has broken more than one fragile heart.